Going down, world. Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today I am checking out Talk. It's my life. What? Okay. I have never heard of Talk. This is actually a blind reaction. Because, you know, sometimes I'll do first-time reaction. I've heard of the band or reacted to the band or the group before or the solo artist, whatever, right? I've never reacted to Talk. I've never heard of Talk. I haven't seen this video. haven't heard the song. So blind reaction time, baby. The song is called It's My Life. Now, it's weird because it started out in like this weird silence and then all this like weird stuff is going on. So I don't know how this is going to play out. I have no clue how this is going to play out, actually. But anyways, if you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. 40.
All right, the logo's down and the video is officially up. If you guys would be so kind to support the original content on this channel. Also, if you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there we take on challenges, react to comedy, trending topics, stuff like that. However, all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership, gives you that access. And look, there's a huge catalog of reactions that have not been released to the public yet, and I update it every single day. So, hey, there's no obligations. Thank you so much for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel. Let's get this show on the road. Now, I'm watching this from Talk. That name is, I kind of like it. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Anyway, Talk's official YouTube channel. So go check this video out independently of my reaction, stream the music, all that good stuff. Support the original content creator. Reaction videos are not a substitute for the original content, all right? Always want to show love, get love, you know what I mean? And that's what it do. So let's get this one started. This is Talk. It's My Life. '80s sounding.
Funny how I found myself in love with you. If I could find my reasoning, I'll pay to lose. One half won't do. I've asked myself, how much do you love? Commit yourself. It's my life. Don't you forget. It's my life. It never ends.
Bro, this is going hard. Okay, there's something going on here in the hook. I feel like I've heard that before, but it was like a female vocalist. And I don't know if it was a cover, if it's like a cover performance on one of these, you know, shows my wife watches, or if it's an artist from the past that hook, It's My Life, Don't You Forget. Oh man, this is going to drive me nuts. Why is it a female vocalist? I've heard that It's My Life, Don't You Forget, but not this. This is crazy. The video's on some National Geographic, but there's this like weird little thing floating around. Maybe this is like something artsy. The other thing I want to talk about, I talk about this in my reactions because I own a recording studio, right? Yo. Oh, who sing? My wife just popped in and said Gwen Stefani sings this song. But this isn't Gwen Stefani. This is Talk Talk. Maybe that's who I'm thinking. Maybe it is. Maybe I've heard Gwen Stefani. Okay. Wifey just popped in and told me it's Gwenny who sings this. So maybe they did a cover of it at some capacity. What can you do? Okay. I'm getting beside myself here because there's so much going on. But the video has this little like weird stuff going on, and the musician, I think that's him in like a trench coat kind of thing. He's not really in the video much. It's on some National Geographic. I don't know if it's a representation of nature, but I was getting into the mix down of this record. That's what I was going to talk about next, because some of the vocals are hard to make out because the production is riding with his vocals. In modern music, in modern, engineering, the way they mix records down, they mix the vocals way over the production. And I think it's so they can push it on the radio to sound it a certain way. So I think that's really interesting. That's something I've caught on to as I react to older stuff versus newer stuff, because I own a recording studio. I'm not an engineer, but I have engineers, and I've been seeing the process since 1998 was the first time I went in a professional recording studio with Jason Williamson. Shout out to Bass Jace. And we used to mix things down a certain way, and I remember when we went into 2001 with Dr. Dre's album, The Chronic, 2001, he tried to mix my album Knuckle Up right next to it. And that's when I started learning about engineering. And that's what I'm peeping in here. Like the production, the synths, everything, the sound production, everything is like, maybe his voice is a little over it, but it's like back and forth. So it's hard for me to make out the lyrics and like really catch the messaging, but I'm listening, but that is something I noticed sonically, and it has changed throughout time, and I'm hearing those changes with the music I react to. Now, typically acoustic stuff, folk stuff, they let the vocals ride higher, and there's something about the vocal performance, but sometimes the rock stuff, where they have these crazy jam sessions, they'll let the vocals ride a little lower than the instrumentation and the production, I'm noticing. So you almost have more appreciation for the production. It's kind of a cool thing I've been noticing lately. Some of y'all are probably on game, but it's been cool for me. Anyways, this is Talk Talk. It's my life. There's like this futuristic synth 80s sound in here. The hook is phenomenal. And, I don't know if it's because it's familiar. And I'm guessing if my wife is correct, then it's probably No Doubt Gwen Stefani. So we might have to go back and react to No Doubt It's My Life with the information and knowledge we have from hearing this track, right? Which, again, is why I'm reacting to older material, classic stuff on this channel, because I'm discovering a lot of stuff that I heard in the 90s was birthed in the 60s, 70s, 80s, sometimes 50s. Sometimes things were written in the 50s, made popular in the 70s, and then people remade it in the 90s and 2000s. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. This is an amazing track. Dude's vocals are dope. And I like the messaging. I don't remember No Doubt's song like that. I just remember hearing It's My Life. And I also correlate it with Bon Jovi, I believe. It's my life. Oh, how does he say it? It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. It's possible that maybe he got, a little little inspiration from this. Who knows? I don't know what came first, but because I think that dropped in the 90s, the Bon Jovi joint. Anyway, on this, It's My Life is like a liberating thing, like freedom. Like, you know what? This is my life. I'm going to do what I want. You know, it's kind of like your teenage years when you get out of the house for the first time. You're like, I don't care, mom and dad, even though they typically have your best interest in heart. You think you know everything. So it's my life, mom and dad. Anyways, I'm with it. Talk. It's my life. This is a banger. The video is so strange. And here is a stingray. That hook is so powerful. I got to put this in my playlist. I like that. I got to kind of re-listen to the lyrics because it got a little past me because the production's so loud and the hook is so fire. And it's interesting. Oh, man, I'd have to go back and listen. I didn't listen to that detail. I feel like the hook might have been a little louder than the verse vocals, but I don't know that to be for sure. I don't know that to be 100. I'm just saying that because the hook just grabbed me. And sometimes it's because they layer the hooks more than the verses. At least I do when I'm recording records. Holy smokes. I wasn't expecting that. Shout out to Wifey coming in and dropping a gem because I wouldn't have guessed GWEN. And no doubt. We might have to go back to that because I definitely heard, I was like, I think I heard a female vocalist saying that, which is wild. Man, where will this music reaction channel take me? I have no clue. When will it end? This video was literally, as I watched it, I was like, it's kind of like a middle finger to the industry. And he's almost saying, this is my video. Like, it's my life. It's my video. And I'm going to do whatever the F I want. Get the F out of here. He was literally just like, for whatever trauma or whatever he had been through, where he had to just say, it's my life. I'm going to do me. If the album's 2 mil, I'm just trying to do 3. Whatever brought him to that point is what brought him to this video, straight up. That video was just, his lips were like muted and it had the little zzz and just animals. And he was like, F out of here, man. I'm going to do what I want for this video. F what my manager said. F what the, choreographer said, the videographer. Let's get it. I like that attitude too. It's somewhat abstract too, but it really was just some, National Geographic. Let's go crazy. Anyways, talk. It's my life. Loved it. You guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Never forget to support the original content creator, and I'll see y'all on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. 40.